Okay, so today I'm going to share with you a very important topic because I've been visiting a lot of show flats and a lot of resale units. Sometimes I always tell my mother, because my mother always say, 我吃的盐比你吃的米多. It's like they eat more salt than the amount of rice I eat. Then I always tell her that 我看的屋子比你看的电视多. Okay, so it's like I see more houses than every day you watch TV. I definitely see more houses than her TV show. Okay, that's what I say lah. You know, it's just a saying. Okay, don't so serious. Okay, so I realized that there's this thing that is a bit misleading, and what I learned in my viewing process, I realized that the square feet, right, is not the point. Okay, why do I say so? A lot of people, right, they say that, oh, okay, I want to look at the square feet. 600 square feet compared to 700 over square feet. The 600 square feet is definitely smaller. 1000 square feet compared with 1100 square feet. The 1000 square feet is definitely smaller. Okay, in terms theoretically, in terms of the numbers, yes, it's correct. But actually, right, it's not correct, right, if I look at it in a realistic manner. Okay, in the real life manner. Okay, why do I say so? I ever went to view a lot of 2 bedrooms. Okay, 2 bedrooms units. They range from maybe about 600 over square feet to 800 over square feet. But during my viewing, right, I realized that layout is actually affecting the size of the units, and some layout is so bad that you will not believe that this is actually 800 square feet. Some layout is so good that you will not believe that this is only 600 over square feet. So this is what I learned from my viewing that I hope to share with a lot of buyers out there, is that when you want to buy something, right, don't just look at the square feet. You just go and take a look at the unit. You will be amazed to see efficient and effective layout compared to just the numbers. In the recent new launches that I've seen, right, actually I'm quite amazed with how the developer, right, has actually utilized space. Actually, if you look at it, today we don't have this thing called bomb shelter. So the bomb shelter is not considered in the gross floor area of your unit. So if the bomb shelter is not inside, right, so you will be having a lack of a storeroom, which also means that you have more space. If today the developer tells you that there's a storeroom, right, the storeroom will not be a bomb shelter. So in that's the case, right, it means that you can actually hack it. You can actually hack the storeroom away. So this is a very important point, because I realized that if you keep going for the square feet, you will realize that that you forget about the layout. And if you have never seen enough, you always think that 1100 square feet is definitely bigger than 1000 square feet, which in a lot of cases is not true. Okay, and the current new launches, to be frank, they are more efficient. Okay, why are they becoming more efficient? You have to understand this, is that last time, right, 2 bedrooms, right, are easily 800 over square feet. 1 bedders are easily 700 over square feet. But today we have 2 bedroom as small as 400 over square feet, 500 over square feet. We have 1 bedder as small as 400 over square feet, 500 square feet. Okay, people are trying to squeeze like 2 bedroom, 1 toilet. Sometimes I won't call it 2 bedroom, 1 toilet. It feels more like a 1 bedroom, 1 toilet, 1 study. So in order to be able to squeeze more rooms, right, you realize that the developers are spending more time and effort to come up with effective and efficient layout. So by coming out with effective and efficient layout, you realize that you will have a small squarish space. You will have more space to put things. One good thing that I have seen, right, is that a lot of people, y'all don't understand, is that when you're going to the current new launches, y'all will realize that the toilets are relatively big. Okay, this if I'm not wrong, this is like something like a BCA needs, a BCA requirement, is that the toilet have to be big enough for wheelchair or something. So in the current new launches, right, we will see actually big toilet. At least you have 1 toilet that is really big with a big door. Definitely the wheelchair can enter. And you will really see that the common rooms, and most of the common rooms today can also go in queen size bed. Okay, so I think the government has came out with some restrictions here and there. So you realize that they are doing things to make sure that the developers don't build things that is too small and give you a lot of bedrooms. then try to earn your money, you know, then when you buy you realize that, oh my god, why is this so small, how to live in. Okay, so I think that the BCA side is trying to prevent all these things. And also I think in the last few years, right, there's some areas that cannot build very small units, like those I think 300-400 square feet units anymore. Okay, so you have to go and pull out the news. I think it happens about 2 to 3 years ago. That is also why some of the en blocs at Balestier fail, I think, and also I think in Kembangan area you also cannot build too small units anymore. So that's it for today's video. I just want to share with you this very important topic on this looking at the numbers on the square feet to the layout. Okay, so that's it. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I see you in the next episode. Bye bye.